Recent news events. I hope the $2 bits are fun for everyone. The Riddlers were set off, and now they're telling people that something big is about to happen. Then there were things going on outside of Ripple and Price's death. Guys, there's a lot going on today. I don't know what else happened. Don't forget to be ready. 1. That is, I hoped yesterday that they could stay around these levels or a little lower. I would think that was pretty strong if they could. There's something funny about the fact that XRP dies when Bitcoin falls. But today is 322 days, so we'll talk about that in the movie since no one else has called it the Riddlers. Anyway, we're done with the fun part of XRP in the XRP community. This is Polaris, 3,162,130s. White, interesting. Check them out. At 1620 on the 21st and 30th. Everything was proven. Ripple, CK's checkmark on the 23rd, and the Pope's on the 30th. Now, let's look at what Bloomberg says happened. Justin Ripple has made a crazy $4 billion 0 cents offer to buy Circle, the company that makes USDC stablecoins. David Shore says $6 billion 0 cents. But that's the last deal. I have to say I'm pretty shocked. You might think that $6 billion 0 cents is a lot. But what if you have ties to BlackRock? I will ask for about $50 0 cents from you if you are a part of the new banking system. I'm not sure what to say or what to ask for. Still, I can't believe they want to catch Circle. They should be one of the chosen few for the New World Order after all. This makes it look like Ripple really wants to fix things. You can hear a lot of bad things being said about them down here. People are still very angry about Ripple, XRP, and other things. That's some strange news that came out today. XRP will be worth a lot if this goes through. There will be no bigger news story ever if Ethereum really does flip the next day. However, many things are going on behind the scenes that no one is mentioning at this time, such as that red button from House of Bad Girls. What does this red button do? It looks like a circle. People always say that all bad things will happen when the circle is full. How often have we... Welcome! I needed to say something important. From Mr. Pool Japan's Roku account, I saw a circle with the number 6 in it. Because of this, David told us to be careful with Roku. Just so you know, this whole thing began today, April 3, 2018, with Bear Panda's popcorn. How exciting. Also, it's Thursday tomorrow. Get ready because it's going to be crazy. 421 is good, which is the same as 430, and it looks like he might be right when you add it all up. Another thing to note is that David changed or updated his personal picture earlier today. What's going on? Why are you using these kinds of images? I have no idea what's wrong with it. Things will work out, Mr. Poole. The times are set, so please type them in here. A Delta Trump said the next day that the New York Times might be sued. It's strange that Trump and Ripple seem to want the same things. What's going on? This group of guys is bad. When I first saw these guys, I made a wish. I hope it comes true. Someone did say that this could also mean November 11, though. Take a look at this 11/11 Twitter HQ hashtag. It's game over, right? He went dark after Poole turned on SNC. There were no more posts from Mr. Poole, but yesterday he made a lot of them. The game ends on 11/11. Of the game? Could this be the start of something new? Also, the number 1111 stands for spiritual awakening, fresh starts, and being in line with God's will. The tweet said that on November 11th at 11:11 IME, they talked about a day that had been called the Alignment, which was a series of events that no one knew about but would change everyone's lives forever. Thus, it was most likely 11 o'clock at night. That's pretty far away, but that's okay. We'll talk about it again later. The next thing he did was tweet or write the number 51, which told 911 what time he was. May 1st is also May 1st on Julian's calendar. On May 1, 1776, the Illuminati was founded as an ACA secret society that wanted to fight against the power of religion and the abuse of state power. It turns out that on May 1st, and his tools make it clear that he's excited about May. Okay, I'll just make sure I'm ready because that's when we'll see XRP shine, right? Swift is 51 years old now, or will be very soon. She was born on May 3rd, 1973. It looks like May is a big month and its 52nd birthday is coming up soon. Finally, he sent out a tweet about black, which is interesting because that string of numbers also gets to the word black. Why does he sound like Mr. Poole is an alien? I don't get it. He's not as weird as you think he is, at least not in your mind. He had said before that he was looking forward to meeting you on the other side. On his second account, he talks about big sort and writes, "The day is coming, but what could it be?" Really, come on. Wow. People... Doesn't Matthew 24:42 tell you something? Keep an eye out because you never know when your Lord will come back. It really does feel like the end of the world. I'm not sure if Mr. Poole really means what he says because he did say that everyone is looking forward to the end of the world. Why did the government shut down? Look at that picture of the blackout to see that they're not kidding. It took place around, as I said before, the world has been having a lot of blackouts lately. Some people think the biggest one, which is being called the Great Blackout of our century or age, will happen soon, maybe at the same time that XRP turns the switch on. When this happens, you will know for sure because you will be living through the trigger. You'll feel XRP when it turns on, but it will be a test from last year. At one point, there was big news at a cybersecurity company. A CrowdStrike around the world caused a lot of IT troubles. Okay, let's pair up. When does it come in? I believe it is around the same time as most classes. It's interesting that all of this is happening at the same time from John K. I don't know how long it will last. The fact that the SEC for Circle is thinking about this is interesting. It's most likely going to happen in 2026. Please be aware that it takes a week for the lights to come on after it has been dark for a week. But don't let your fears get the best of you. I think they're going to flip the switch before any NDC first report since the case is still not decided and XRP ETFs have been pushed back. Like it has been for weeks, the price of XRP is now just going sideways. With the launch of XRP ETFs, the market will not have to wait as long. There are two ways to set prices at ELF shopping, to raise them right away or to cut them by a large amount. What do you think about it? Do you remember the case the SEC had with the Stripple? If you want to show a black swan, this would be the biggest one you've ever seen. You're going to add something even worse to make sure everything is okay. There are two ways to boost sales since no one knows anything about